I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. Until I reach there up on Capitol Hill. Now then I'm off to the White House, where I'll sit there in committee. And one day I hope and pray I'll be a law. Oh, I hope and pray that I will. Leonardo Cavalcanti from Brazil. I am only a bill. Mr. What's that? J-Lex 09, bang, bang. Lucky Lefty, yo. J-Dub 77, what up, y'all? Left, what up with you, boy? Diamond Shorty, how you doing? Grumpy Buffy, Sadiq Coleman, Antonio O'Neill, Sheila Price. All y'all out there, man. How y'all doing, man? Tracy Lee, what up, Trace? 15 the boss. What's that? Envy La? Layla? Hey, I'm just going to put it up there because I can't pronounce it. Three Weeks Mom, Boothies. Oh, my God, man. Come on, y'all, with these names. I know Iceberg Slim. What up, Iceberg Slim? Man, get out of here, bro. Don't duck in a fade. Shit. What up, Reese? I just want to say hello to everybody, man. You know, this is how we do it, and this is the way we gonna do it. We here. How you doing? She's becoming a regular. What up, Miss Pretty Gangster? Yo, did anybody watch the State of Address by Biden last night? I know y'all didn't watch it. Y'all was still had the Grammys on y'all mind. But did anybody watch it, man? Did anybody watch it? I need two people to tell me the truth that they watch it. And I could go ahead on with this show. The State of the Address was trash. So you watched it? Nope. Look at somebody. Nope. My man, nobody watched it? You tuned in on it, Reese? Yes or no? Truth or I need a yes or no. I don't want to hear yes or no. Did you watch it? Yes. Can I get two people to say yes if they did it? What up, Billy Hook? Diamond Shorty? Bigum said, hell no. Truth or, yes, brother. Thank you, Truth or. Do you watch it, you Truth or? Truth or. My man. Okay, I'm guessing this is my man. Truth or. Michelle Walker. Thanks, Michelle. Y'all got me two people that say they watch. Yo! Was that like a bunch of niggas on the block? My niggas. They were more disrespectful to Biden than they was to Obama. Oh, look at Sadiq, man. I was busy watching LeBron made history. Man, listen here. When a man sit up there and say himself that he's the GOAT, I ain't got no respect for him. I don't believe he was the GOAT. And my man Lamont and my man Black out there in Newark, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down there arguing them to death. They talking about LeBron was the GOAT. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Lefty. I had them niggas left. Thank you, bro. Left, why you left? You ain't going up. Oh, there you go. Thank you. MJ is the GOAT. MJ is in his next book too. You understand? Oh, 15 the boss. Oh, I thought, oh my God. Not at all. Not at all. Somebody said Michael Jordan, then Kobe. Well, anyway, let's get back to this Congress, because I know some of y'all want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know they trying to start some bullshit with China, because China trying to go into Taiwan, which Taiwan is under the NATO protection. But yet and still, what up, Chris Collins? But what was still in all, why the hell that a balloon from China make it all the way over to USA, and then it gets in our airspace way before it gets close to the US? Because if it was something that had some kind of poison or virus or something in there, that shit would have came all over into the country and shit. You understand? Why the fuck they would wait so late to shoot that shit down when it came under places that that the Canada airspace, everybody else airspace? Why the fuck did they wait till to get all the way over here and shoot it down? Which all that shit is propaganda. Am I right, Iceberg Slim? Thank you. Thank you, Iceberg Slim. These niggas sitting up here talking about LeBron is the GOAT, but they ain't even got his shoes. LeBron is the GOAT, but they wearing Jordans. Yo, those congressmen last night was so disrespectful to the office of the presidency. They showed the people, they showed the people how stupid they are and how they acted, based on how they acted. And they wonder why the people do the shit that they do. Trying to get this down. They wonder why the people do the shit that they do. Now, let me just turn this another way, man. I want to get a better look at this. They wonder why the people do the shit that they do. Did y'all see and hear how they was disrespecting the president? Now, I ain't got no love for Joe Biden. No, I don't. Because I knew the action he was and what he was doing when he was a senator. How racist he was. But he's the president. Show some respect. First of all, they signed the bill that they don't even have to go to work. During the COVID thing, they signed that bill where they don't even have to go into office. Them motherfuckers get paid and they don't even have to go into the office. They can vote from via telephone and all that shit. Which is crazy. But I'm wondering why Congress are acting like a bunch of crooks, a bunch of ninjas, and I'm not really catching it. But I want to ask y'all something, and I need to see the comments on this one. I need to see the comments on this one. Check this out. And I want y'all to be able to pick. I want y'all to be able to pick from, you could pick from football players, basketball players, baseball players. You could pick from any organizations, the police department. You could pick from the fire department. You could pick from any branch of the government, any Amazon, anything. You could pick from all those things. I'm gonna give y'all some data, and I need to see who gonna pick the right one. Hey, Taya, what up with you, Taya? You finally caught me, Taya? Well, I caught you too then. Derek Johnson, what up with you? Check it out. There were 36 cases of spousal abuse. There were 7 cases of fraud. They wrote 19 bad checks. 117 of those individuals had bankrupt businesses. 71 of those people had bad credit where they couldn't even get credit cards. There were 14 individuals charged with drugs. 8 of those individuals in the organization was caught shoplifting. Look at Chris. Chris Collins jumping on the police department. Always want to blame the police department. But let me stop right there with the police department. Yo, listen here, man. There was a cop killed here in New York when he was going to buy a car. I want to send our condolence out to their family. You understand? And the people and the men in blue who have to be faced with that shit. But let me just say this to y'all out here that's listening to me. What I got from it, and they was telling the story, the guy asked them, did they have a gun? He grabbed the guy. The guy said no. He grabbed the guy and put a gun to the cop head. The cop started fighting him. He shot him. The other guy ran off or whatever like that, and then he ran off. Let me tell y'all, Sugar Love, what up with you? Kim, the songwriter. Let me tell y'all this. And listen. Real deal, what up? Listen to this. I've been in 2 robberies. A dude put a gun to my head. He took a hat and a jacket from me. I was about 12, 13 years old. My mother told me I could get another hat, I can get another jacket, but I can't get another you. Could have been like 14 at the time, 13, 14 at the time. I was in another robbery, August the 13th, 1999. They took about $70,000 worth of jewelry from me. Got it all back except the watch. Police kept that motherfucker. I know they did because they got everything back. I know one of those cops kept my watch. But when the dude brought me to the back of the car and told me I should kill your motherfucking ass, I said to him, this is a robbery, right? I'm saying that to say this. There's nothing that you have more valuable than your life. There's nothing more valuable than seeing the sunrise in the morning. There's nothing more valuable than being able to kiss your kids, touch your girl. There's nothing more valuable to being able to go to your refrigerator the next day and get you a cold glass of lemonade. None of that shit. The Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, the jewelry, none of that shit is that important. When somebody come doing the robbery, let it be a robbery. Thanks, Big. I appreciate that. Let it be a robbery. Understand that, man. Now, there were 14 cases of drug charges. There was 8 cases of shoplifting. Getting back to what we was talking about. There were 21 cases where they sat on the defense with lawsuits against them. There were 84 cases of drunk driving last year. What organization do you think that was? Was it the NFL, NBA, police department, fire department, congressional, senate? What was it? Anybody tell me? Any organization, Amazon, any company? Do anybody know? I'm seeing it going through. See, I would say FBI. Nigga for life said police department. Somebody say federal. Jenny say politician. What up, Ha? What's good with you? Somebody said IRS the fraud. Yo, all the people said Congress is right. Aaron Bronson, NFL, Chris, Bron Solo, all of them came in at the same time. DM, Mr. Evans, yo, it was Congress. Do you see who we have in Congress? We got a bunch of thugs. We got a bunch of crooks. We got a bunch of motherfuckers that's acting like ninjas. Rugged the Real, what up with you? My man, do you see all those crimes that the people who's supposed to help run the country and make laws for the country, they committing the crimes them motherfucking self? And they wonder why you get all these motherfuckers running up in the White House. Look how they acting. Look how they act on the floor when the president is speaking. You a liar. White chick throwing up the middle finger and all that shit. You're right, they get impunity. Somebody asked me a question yesterday on the phone. I forgot what the question was, but I know what it is. and it was about why. It's about immunity. I think it's qualifying immunity or something like that. But if you ask me the question, if you're on the channel right now, ask me again and I can answer it. But I forgot the question, but I know the answer. I said we got a TikTok government. Sean Bennett, what up? Hey, sweet D. Yes, it is, Mama. It is. It's more corrupt than anything. Well, I spoke about the Chinese balloons. They shouldn't have never got this close. It should have never came across all across from China to here and made it. They disrespected Biden more than they disrespected President Obama. Somebody said the balloon been flying around for years. That balloon's been flying around for years. Tony, I'm gonna check that out, and I believe you. They trying to do something. If that's a balloon that they have, now they calling it a spy balloon. Thanks, Lefty. But we got to understand this, man. Listen here. We know the people that we're dealing with. And it's crazy if you watch and see how they act. Man, this country is going to hell. This country is, we in trouble, man. When we got the own people that we've supposed to be voted into office, and you see how they act once they get into office. Man, listen here. United States is so fucking bad that we had to go to get Australia to get fucking breast milk. I mean, like they couldn't squeeze enough titties in here. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. They couldn't get enough breast milk. They couldn't get enough milk for the babies that they had to go to Australia for. If you try to get a part for your car, it takes 3 to 4 months because it's coming from overseas. When is the government going to say, let's start building back here in the United States? Forget Big Pharma. Forget these big companies that go overseas. You got companies that's overseas that the cruise liner, they was paying $1,700 for taxes because they got their main office, a little office in fucking Rio de Janeiro. So they paying $1,700, $2,000 in taxes. Here they take $40,000, $50,000 in taxes from us and then want us to pay taxes. They take $40,000 or $50,000 in taxes from you, and then you still got a tax bill at the end of the fucking year. Talking about you made too much money. Giving Israel billions of dollars. They give all our taxpayers all the taxpayers' money away to get up there and act like a damn fool and then expect the brothers and everybody that hang out, that's chilling out, to be calm, cool, and collective, and you can't show that in the White House? Thank you. They was getting it before Obama. I don't know if it was that much, but they always got a bill. United States always been giving Israel money. And a few other countries. No, we need to build right here in the USA, man. But they let all these big companies go out of the states. And all these Indonesia, Taiwan. You know, we get it from China, we get it from Japan, but they own people work in those factories. But those people in those other factories are United States government. They government companies. They companies with names that they were started here. They go over there and put their main office in another country, so they don't have to pay no taxes. But then they ship everything and import everything here. You couldn't get no baby milk here. They had to go to Australia to get baby milk. Come on, man. Do anybody know the difference between Lucifer and the devil? Can y'all help me with that? Do anybody know the difference between Lucifer and the devil? Anybody know the difference between Lucifer and Satan? Not only that, did you know refugees from Ukraine can come in here, United States? They give them SSI. The money that we saved for Social Security in the future, Ukrainian refugees coming over here right now and can get SSI. Did you know that? What you call say it's the same. They are the same. Keisha 78. So Lucifer and Satan are the same. Natural immunity said they get SSI and food stamps. Lucifer is Diddy and Satan is the. Hold up. Chris Collins, I don't know where you come from, but that's the closest analogy that you could get. Lucifer was the angel of God. He became Satan after he fell from grace. Y'all hear that? So they are the same. It was the same. Lucifer had beautiful music, was the prettiest angel in heaven. That's the story. When he fell from grace, he became Satan. But it's all in the same. They all the same. Right now, Lucifer is looking pretty good to me. Lucifer is looking pretty good to me. I'd rather have Donald Trump than Joe Biden any fucking day. And I don't care what nobody say. Right now, Lucifer is looking real good to me. I know what y'all saying. I know some of y'all gonna be like, but what he said, yo, let's get back to the American way. Let's try to get something. Let's try to get something back. Let's try to stop this craziness. No, you a boy. But I feel like a monkey. So if I tell them motherfuckers I'm an ape, how you gonna tax an ape? I feel like an ape. I want to be an ape. I'm a gorilla. If I say I'm a gorilla, you gonna tax me? These motherfuckers is out their mind, man. What's the word they use? What you not feel comfortable with? What you identify with? I tell you, I'm identify myself as a gorilla. So do that mean I don't get taxed? Pat Moore, what up with you? Something got to change, man. I know Donald Trump will never win based on what he said in his last speech. He said transgenders is not going to be a part of women's sports. Oh my God. Transgenders are not going to be able to walk in women's women's bathrooms because they say they identify that way. Y'all got to understand this, man. If Donald Trump get the Republicans vote, which I think they probably go with that guy in Florida, if he get the Republican vote, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. Yeah, they still transgenders. The gingerbread man didn't have no sex, did he? But they called him a man. And he was sweet, right? You'll catch up to it. Bruh, Face Finster, they just got a lawsuit out there from Rikers Island. They was putting the trans gingers in the jail with the girls. 2 or 3 women came up pregnant and they sued the city. And they suing the city because they don't supposed to get pregnant while they're in jail. Father, what up with you, boy? Nah, Trump ain't losing the presidential election, man. If he's running, he's never gonna lose the presidential election. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because it's gonna be Lucifer against Satan. Pick your poison. Justin, I don't know what you mean by y'all. Yeah. That's the same thing with the mayor of New York City. That's the same thing with the mayor of New York City. Yo, listen to him, man. This is how much they lie to y'all. Y'all don't catch it. Some of y'all catch it. They talk about gun violence in the streets. Would y'all tell me who buy more guns than anybody in the streets? Who buy more guns than anybody in the street? Please tell me what agency buy or what person buy. You say the government. No, the police department. Let's keep it a buck. The police department buy more guns than anybody in the streets. They take a whole year to work a fucking case. But then they want to tell y'all, oh, the gun violence is crazy. When they gave somebody $150,000 to buy guns. They buy 10 guns from somebody at 115 at $1,500 a pop. He buying the guns down south for $200 or $300. They buy two or three guns at a time. Give somebody $4,000-$5,000 for 3 guns. He take that and buy $4,000 or $5,000 and buy like 7 or 8 guns. The police come back and buy 2 of those guns. He done sold 6 of guns on the street to somebody. And then they want to tell y'all about, oh, the guns in the street. Stop paying these little kids this money to do that. You buy 1 gun from a gun dealer, lock his ass up, let him do his time. If he want to get out and buy another gun after he done 3 to 5 years, let him do that. But don't finance his trade. Because that 1 or 2 guns that you buying, he done sold 6 or 7 on the street. Yo, my man, don't come on my channel telling about what some old clown ass crackhead nigga done said about me. You understand? Nigga, I had a job. I was a parole officer when he was a parolee. I told you, he was a crackhead, stealing and breaking in cars, and got the evidence, breaking the cars in the Bronx, selling baby seats. So that just proves that I was talking about that shit back in 97. Nigga, I was a parole officer. I was trying to keep my job. Go ahead on, man. I'll put him on timeout. Don't worry about it. Don't come on my channel. Don't come on my channel talk about some other nigga and they bullshit, man. Find somebody else to play with. Yo, man, we got to get our government to start back farming over here. We need to start back farming using real seeds. Nigga, they using the DNA of plants. They're not using seeds no more. That's why we getting sick. That's why the vegetables ain't no good. That's why when you buy an apple, you buy some kind of fruits or vegetables, and you have it in your refrigerator for 3 days, the shit is done. It's gone. You can't use it. You can't eat it. It's rotten out. Let's get back to the seeds and shit. Now they talking about the FDA then approve them making meat, chicken, and all that shit in the lab. It looked like chicken, but it tastes like fish. Nigga, please. My man, yo, Think Mega TV. Hold on. Bruh, I'm going down south. I'm buying me some fucking property, man. In South Carolina, you could grow anything in South Carolina. South Carolina got some of the best farmland there is. If you can find the water sources, man, come on. South Carolina got the. I'm going to buy me some fucking property, man. And I'm gonna go to Mexico. I'm gonna go to places and get me some real fucking seeds. Bruh, seeds is gonna be like diamonds. Trust and believe. Now they're gonna talk about, oh, we're gonna approve USDA talking about we're gonna approve organic to see is it really organic, because the stuff they've been saying is organic is really not organic. Y'all letting the scientists F us up. You see what Microsoft just said, y'all? And I don't want to get off this Congress shit, but I am. Microsoft just said they just developed an AI system that's gonna argue with you, gonna talk to you, and gonna tell you all this and all that. And then the guy said, "Is it safe?" And the motherfucker said, "Why are we worried about safety now?" What? Why are we worried about safety? Every fucking futuristic movie that you done seen say if the AI take over, we fucked. And you gonna say we're not worried about the safety part of it now because humans is running it? Get out of here, man. Skynet already here, Tony Piper. Damn right. I'm telling you, those Tesla's been blowing up, right? The scientists. This is the age of the scientists versus the saints. Where the scientists, they want to try to say that religion, your spirit, and things that you find to be holy and pray to does not exist. It's not real. Scientists is always trying to find a way. It ain't to better. It's not to better. It's nothing good about taking the DNA of a plant, and a plant that's supposed to take 3 to 6 months to grow, and grow that shit in 3 or 4 weeks. They did a study where they took 2 rats. They had cancer. They fed one with biochemicals, that's plants that was made with the DNA of the plant. And they fed the other ones with the real shit, the real plant. The one that was fed with the DNA died quicker. Come on, people. Yo, Chris Collins, let me just tell you something. The Catholic Church and I'm going to get in trouble for this, but the Catholic Church and some Judeo-religious people stole black biblical artifacts. The wisdom of King Solomon that had every knowledge, all the Egyptian, all the creation, all the knowledge that we deal with today. They have it. This shit ain't new. It was given, it was written in a time that makes everything happen today. People think when they see the telephone and television and things that they didn't already have, they already had that knowledge, bro. That knowledge has already been around. It was taken from black biblical artifacts. It was the wisdom of King Solomon. There's some, I want to say the Vatican, I want to say some Jews in Israel, they have those papers. And that's why the United States succumbed to their bullshit. And that's why some black men over in Africa now. That wisdom has been bestowed on them. And they're coming up with cars that runs off the atmosphere, the sun. Electricity don't cost nothing. Anybody who came up with something great that can take away from the superpowers and the powers that be, batteries that operate on water, these people come up dead, bro. These people ain't around. They had some guy that did that. They want to kill us because they never want the people to be more powerful than the government. They don't want the people to be more powerful than the government. Bronx King, what up? Salute to that. Yeah, I'm familiar with the guy that they killed in Buffalo. They sent some crazed kid up into Buffalo to kill 10 black people in the store. But all they really wanted to kill was that one black man who made a car. I think it ran off water. He did some kind of combustible engine that the car just runs off water. He was about to bring it out, and he was one of the guys who died. Oh, I remember that. They sabotaged that machine. They didn't kill him, though. He got lucky. Michigan was having a water problem. This dude makes a machine that runs on water. Congress didn't jump on that, safeguard that. They say, we could use that shit. They could use that shit right down in Arizona right now where towns about to dry out. They could have used that same machine down there in Arizona. Towns about to dry out because Colorado don't want to share the water, the Colorado River no more. Congress ain't doing shit to say that. We got a bunch of crooks in Congress, y'all. So that means you don't need to be here, bro. I'm gonna help you out. Got him on out of here. Truman Show. Thank you for that, Truman Show. Yo, thanks, man, for the newcomers. My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star, man. It's on Amazon. It's hot to death. It's a good read. It's 18 good chapters. You know it's about to get, it's the anniversary of Big's death on March 9th. You might not be able to get it then because they're going to run out of copies because they only make so many copies. So jump on that, jump on it. It's doing good. Jump on it. It's on Amazon. I'm sending out the books tomorrow for the people who bought them a day ago. So if you want to cash out me at Big Gene 52, I'll put your book in the mail with everybody else's tomorrow. A signed copy. Don Eugene. First time I ever heard that name. You a Don? But your name has to be Eugene? Silly Gilly from Philly. Thank you, brother. $38 was big last night. Yes, I autographed the book, man. You think I'm not going to autograph the book? I'm going to autograph it, man. I was going to put it right here. It's a great read, man. I wrote every word myself. Kanye West did a Dave Chappelle on y'all. He went somewhere where the media can't make money off him for a while. Don't be so mean, Left. Yeah, I heard about that, man. They doing a whole, man, listen to me. The world is trying to stop Africa from having its own sovereignty, to being its own, to connect all the continents that's in Africa to become one nation. The different countries around the world is trying to stop that. Our Congress is trying to stop that. They proved that when Gaddafi died, allegedly. Our Congress is looking like some real crooks. 36 spouses abuse cases, 7 fraud cases, 19 bad checks, 117 bankruptcy and two or more businesses, 3 assault cases that did time, 71 Congress members had credit so bad they couldn't even get a credit card. 14 congressmen had drug cases, drug charges. 8 had shoplifting crimes. 21 was defendants in lawsuits. 84 got caught drinking and driving. And these the people that was acting like ninjas last night. Come on, man. Chris Collins said Ted Kennedy had majority of those charges. He probably had one of each. These are the people that represent America. That's why they can get up there and act like a damn fool. Yo, listen here, y'all. I just want to bring y'all something different. Tomorrow, me and Miss Pleasant is going at it. And it's going to be a hell of a show. It's going to be a hell of a show. And it's about relationships. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be about relationship. Yeah, I'm trying to finish the book. Can't wait for part 2. I'm trying to finish it, CJ. It's a difficult part that I'm on is when I had 4 guns to my head one night. And when you relive shit like that, it's difficult. So I'm on that part. I actually had wrote the 50 cent shit. I didn't even finish writing the 50 shit. I had to stop and say, oh man, I jumped the gun. So I had to go back. And now I'm writing my shit. And then how that correlate to how they were setting up to try to kill 50. I'm working on that right now, Lefty. So listen here, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all time tonight, man. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow with Miss Pleasant. We're going to do that show. And it's going to be something good. All right, y'all. Peace.